Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. We fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom.
On this episode of Cigars and Sea Stories, Mike and Bennett are talking about how to stay cool while on patrol. Because it was two different wars. As far as Iraq and Afghanistan, you had Iraq, which was like dry heat. You know, it's like sitting inside of a blowdryer. And then you had Afghanistan, which was fucking crazy humid. At least where I was. As far as like being Helmand province, near the river, Gajaki, Sankin. Crazy fucking humid. Walking around through fields, cornfields, rice. So it was like rice patties, but not like Nam style, but kind of.
Right, but it's still humid as shit.
Yeah.
Can't grow rice in the motherfucking desert. Just saying.
No. Well, and I was stationed in 29 Palms. It's hot as fuck there. Which is a thing.
That. Well, I was at Lejeune. It gets fucking hot.
Yeah.
That's fuck there too.
Yes, it does.
The difference is it's 95 degrees out with 95% humidity.
Right.
You're
sweating.
Basically hell on earth.
Yeah.
Because you can't breathe.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
Well, and that's kind of how it is outside right now as we record this.
It's pretty hot here too today. It's 90 degrees. And yeah, this is central New York.
Yeah.
It's 90 fucking degrees and the humidity's somewhere in the 80s. That's pretty fucking hot here.
Yeah. Well, see, okay.
Considering a month ago, we were like, it was almost snowing. Just saying.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Here, your body goes from that to, no wonder everyone gets sick.
Yeah.
Everyone gets like a summer cold. It's because their body's like, wait, it was just snowing.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's fucking 90.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Well, so there's all different types of heat. And we're talking about staying cool on patrol. Everybody has their own little tips, tricks. There are a couple that are really well known. There are a couple that are not. I'm going to start it off with the Humvee sleeve out the window.
Yeah. Getting that airflow.
All the way to the unbutton. You do that little, little
yeah.
jump that you do to loosen up that blouse off the chest. Get the hunch, roll the shoulders forward. Proper pistol stance, if you will. Get the breeze blowing up that mud trucker.
Yeah, man.
If you get the angle right, it gets both over your shoulders and in front of your chest. Like you can blow up your entire blouse. That usually only happens if you're not rocking sappies on that one.
Right. Worst thing ever. We're talking about staying cool. But something that will motivate you to stay fucking cool is the prickly fucking heat. Prickly sweats or prickly heat, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Did you ever deal with that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've gotten that hot.
Well, so here's what would happen is you would get so hot, and after a few days of not showering, I don't know what it's caused by, maybe like salt crystals or something gets into your pores and you get prickly heat. So what happens is it literally feels like you're getting like scraped with thorns.
Yes, I have had that.
That shit will motivate the fuck out of you to stay cool.
Yeah, or sweat more.
Oh my God. Oh, unbelievable. It's the worst. I used to get it all the time. All the fucking time. Horrible. Fucking hated it.
See, I was the guy where I had my little positions where I could get, I had like, if you squat down, we were talking about this before.
Yep.
So if you're rocking a plate carrier and you got side sappies especially, now when you're on patrol, you're in ranger file, in Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
And old boy up front is sweeping with a metal detector, whatever. Next guy's got a paint marker. You're walking around. Don't step outside the lines.
Mm-mm.
And you're trying to literally limit your footprint that touches the surface of the earth. So when you take a knee, it's easier to just squat the way that, it's like the Haji squat. But you stay on the balls of your feet. So you squat down, rest your sappy plates on the insides where your thighs and your hips meet, and then kind of hunch forward a little bit. Just get all that pressure right off your back. So it's
an effective way to actually take a shit too. Just saying.
Yeah.
Healthy way to take a shit as well.
That's the that brings
the
in
squatty potty. What the fuck, man?
So you can get that rainbow ice cream that you always wanted. Our good buddy Wade Spann has a squatty potty. It's pretty nice.
I bet he does.
I tested it out over there. Wade, you're living in style, my man. He's a luxurious fuck, that guy, rocking a squatty potty like that. Yeah, but I would squat down and sappy plates or whatever would finally lift off the shoulders long enough to where you could pull the blouse. Oh,
yes.
Just kind of like, oh man, even the thought of it right now is.
For our listeners, though, I'm really putting this out there. Squatty potty is a real fucking thing.
Oh
folks.
yeah, very much so.
So if you don't know about this, you shall go look it up right now.
Yeah. What rock have you been living under?
Right.
You need to go check out this squatty potty.
This ain't a Geico commercial here, folks.
Right.
Go check this shit out. It's crazy.
Yeah, go check that shit out. Yeah. Other ways
they're gonna be a new sponsor too. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Just kidding, but anyway.
Yeah,
man. So that arm sleeve out the window, the Humvee, or whatever other military vehicle you're fucking driving. So I used to get my blouse used to be just a touch like a size too big in the desert because man, couldn't have some people's cammies are just kind of, I don't know, man, they're tight. Yeah, like I had to always go like a size big just so I had some flow.
Right. I'm not a drill instructor. I'm not getting my fucking cammies tailored.
No.
That's not happening.
Nope.
Negative.
This is about getting your cammies so worn in that they feel like pajamas when you're wearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and the cotton ones especially because, oh God. I mean, like, all right, whatever. Multicam is cool. It really is. I've got a set of multicam. Marpat cotton marine utility camouflage beats it 10 times out of 10 when they're broken in.
Right. When they're broken. Let's clarify that. When
they're amazing. I have to say it like that. I have a set of those. My white ones. You know what I'm talking about? The white ones.
Right. Yes.
The white ones. Like those aren't serviceable. Really? I don't see a hole bigger than a quarter.
Now, see, I never got to wear Marpat in service. So I was still rocking straight Woodlands. But I do have a pair of Marpat pants that I wear that are fucking amazing. So I can imagine
trousers, but I'll allow it.
Pants. I'll say pants because they're fucking pants.
Are they your short pants?
I'm not in the goddamn shit anymore.
Cute.
So they're pants if I want them to be. Copy that?
Yeah, whatever. Trousers.
Trousers. You got your fucking trousers.
You and Hillary can rock your pants together.
Yeah, your pantsuit.
That's cute.
So the last camouflage or desert camo that I wore was I don't know, I guess they were like tricolor deserts. They weren't the chocolate chips. They were the ones after that.
Right. The brownies or whatever the fuck.
The ones that like pink on it, basically.
Yes. They did. They had pink. Yeah,
they were basically pink. And they turned out to be amazingly comfortable as well. After you got them like ground in with some of that sand, some of that good Egyptian sand, and then the Egyptian launder, we'd take them to the fucking laundry.
The only thing that looked nice on any of those cammies that were like the white ones were the collar.
The collar.
And I only say it like that because that was like the only part, I would iron out the uniform and stuff like that before I wore it into work. Don't get me wrong, but I would pay special attention, make sure that the collar was pressed out with clean chevrons on there. And then you just wouldn't catch any shit. And you were good. You could wear the white ones.
Right.
White ones. You got to say it like that, like Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. It's just kind of like you breathe it. You breathe it. You don't. It's not even a whisper. The white one. The white.
The white.
The white. Those were the ones. Okay, let me tell you right now. This is how you're guaranteed to get away with the white ones. With those, you're going to need to roll those bad boys up and put them in a waterproofing bag of any kind, and put them in your ruck. Like, no, I get it. It wasn't called for on the gear list. Fuck off. You're going to bring these cammies with you out to the field if you want to wear them. Because something's going to happen to the cammies that are on your body. It just does when you're out in the field. And be the guy who brought an extra pair of cammies. I was always that guy. I always brought an extra pair of cammies. And they were always the white ones. And it was perfect. Because they were like pajamas. I mean, they crumple up real well.
Right.
And then you put those mud truckers on, and they're just like, you look like a fucking stormtrooper wearing a plate carrier. What are you doing? It's like, dude. Well, the cammies are just filth, man. I shit them. What? Yeah, literally, I shit them. I'm rocking Commando, and I shit the other pair, so now I'm wearing these. No big whoop. Shit my boots, too. That's why I switched to the Ultimas. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Ultimas are the best.
But
but anyway.
But they're not.
So other ways to stay cool. I'll tell you, I wish we had these whenever we were in like Bosnia on a patrol. So working in the nuclear industry, there's some hot ass fucking places that you go into in a nuke plant, right?
That's the radiation.
Just hot as shit. All right. Not radiation hot, just hot. Fucking hot as fuck. Mm-hmm. So they have these things that you can wear called chill vests. So literally it's a vest that's made out of like the shit that you like put in your lunchbox, your cold packs.
Yeah.
But it's literally made, it's a giant vest that you put on. So if you had the availability to like freeze that shit overnight, you would get at least like a full 2 hours of relief. That'd be badass. Right?
I mean, down there, yeah. Not on patrol. But yeah.
Oh, what I mean is like, because most of the patrol, like if you're sitting in a vehicle, hot as balls, right?
Yeah.
Just put a chill vest on.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
there's a part of me that's really old school. That's why I didn't even like those Verk 111s where you could tie your headset into the radio. Because I'm like, I got to be able to jump out of this thing, especially if it catches on fire. Yes, been a part of one of those before, where a vehicle's on fire and you got to pull people out of it. That's the other thing. I mean, a chill vest wouldn't really inhibit that. Don't get me wrong.
Fuck no. You wouldn't even know. I mean, you would know you have it on, but no one else would know.
Right. Yeah,
it would
it's
just
like
be way fucking cooler.
See, that's one of those things where it's like there's a lot of shit that I'll rock on my motorcycle that I would never be able to wear out on patrol. You know, like there's all of those electric shirts that cool you down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Well, which that shit kind of freaks me out, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Any kind of shirt that you're wearing that's got like an electrical charge.
Yeah, but it's right. But it's not necessarily. It's just got that, like, blue goop in it or whatever, and the goop is going through the little pump that's down there on the thing, and it's just kind of cooling you off. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, I don't know.
You ever wear one though?
Yeah, I tried it,
and
I mean, it works. It works. I don't know.
You're a fucking baby. That's all.
No, I'm a Luddite. It's one of those things. Well, it's like I enjoy technology to a certain extent, and then there's
a fucking Luddite.
Yeah,
you're fucking apostate.
I do. I get upset and then I break it. I'm a Luddite. That or else I'm a geriatric. I don't know.
Little type of a purist.
Well, it's like when you're on a patrol, what else do you need to distract you?
Can't stay cool if you're a fucking purist.
Let's say, for instance, that you do use a chill shirt all the time, and then that shit breaks when you're on a patrol and you're not acclimated. Now what? Now you're like twice.
Well, that's the idea of getting yourself acclimated and then using it.
Whatever, Army. Enjoy your fucking chill shirt. We don't need that shit. USO gave us these fucking digital whatever gel things to wear around your neck. I used that shit. I put it around me, but it was just one more thing. It's like one more thing. It's like one more piece of kit or whatever. I either lost it or whatever. I don't know.
No, I never did well with the heat, man. Just didn't. I got heat exhaustion more times than I can fucking count.
Wow.
Yeah. Heat stroke as well.
I excel in the heat.
I went down with this heat stroke.
Yeah? They shoved something up your poop?
In the middle of the It did.
Oh, you poor son of a bitch.
In the middle of the California desert.
I think I already knew this.
Down with heat stroke. Yeah, I told you this fucking story.
They put you in an ice bath?
Yes, they did. Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Dude, what I think of...
We're all fucked up.
Whenever
went down like a bag of dick. Crawling through a fucking culvert. Dragging 100 pounds of gear. Oh my God. It wasn't... And if you're claustrophobic, you're just fucked. Period. Because... Oh, man, it was horrible. I can't talk about it. So, I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
What I picture is a turkey baster up your ass and somebody pitching you into one of those like horse troughs full of ice bath.
No, it was just a thermometer, and the chick was at least hot.
Well,
so,
just that helps. She help it along. That's good. Yeah. That's good. It's positive. That's good. Should have hydrated.
I did hydrate. That
should have fucking hydrated.
Problem is I overhydrated.
Oh, I overhydrated, Sergeant.
Pissed out my electrolytes. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. According to the
what?
Docs.
That's why we have beverage bag. That's why we have beverage powder.
All right. Hey, 2004, 2005, 6, 7, and 8. I'm talking about 1990. Fucking 4.
Whatever, K rations. You're probably still getting issued cigarettes.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't have any of that high speed shit. We had like Gatorade. Think the Marine Corps was going to spring for Gatorade?
I wish I had Gatorade.
Exactly. Fucking haterade. Anything. Any fucking thing. No, you just had water. That was it.
You had oranges. At our last stop, you had oranges. Should have hydrated.
Didn't have oranges. Sorry. I blame it on the cream puffs.
Oh my God, they're so good. Were you eating cream puffs?
My team leader blamed it on the cream puffs that I had like 2 days before that. I had like a cream puff after chow, and that was the problem, according to my team leader. You had to be fucking kidding me. But
2 days from now, we're going to have to shove a thermometer up your ass or in a goddamn ice bath.
God damn it, because you were eating that fucking cream puff.
Now I want a cream puff. I'm going to ride my Harley to go get a cream puff.
It's called lots of fucking desert heat. It's called lots of fucking walking with a lot of gear, crawling through a fucking steel pipe that's barely big enough to fit my ass.
No,
that was like 100 feet long. And then you come out the other side and you just pass the fuck out. Blame it on.
It's like
what I was trying to do. Actually, no, what I was trying to do. I tried to throw you know how you throw your ruck over your head,
God.
Yeah. The ruck toss.
Yeah.
So I was doing that and I passed the fuck out. It literally was like head rush. Next thing I know, I'm going out. I'm going down. I'm going out. Next thing I know, I wake up in a fucking creek.
I would have laughed at you so hard. I would have been that guy.
God. No, but they do. They still do. The fuck are you talking about? I still catch shit for that. Fucking, 23 years later. Fuck off. Fuck all of you. I catch shit for that still. See, fuck me.
When it's your wife.
That's what happens. Shit happens, man.
When it's your wife or one of your kids, it's like it's the worst.
Right.
You're like, oh God,
oh my God.
When it's one of your buddies, oh my God, it's the funniest thing in the world. Is he dead?
Oh, and then dude, they medevaced me. They brought a fucking goddamn Black Hawk down in the middle of the fucking national forest, blocking a 3-4 lane highway.
You were done sweating 3 hours ago. You're quivering.
Yeah, bro, it was horrible. That shit was horrible.
Oh my God.
Oh man, medevac, bird. Oh, yeah, bro. That shit was crazy as fuck.
A hot nurse. So you're good.
Crazy as fuck, bro.
Oh my God, dude! I wish I could have watched your ass tumble out of that fucking tube.
And I rolled down a hill, like half a hill. Just fucking horrible,
dude.
Like a big bag of dick, just down the hill. I totally admit it. Like some people are like, whatever. I'm like, yeah, man, that shit was fucking hardcore. I just went down like a bag of freaking hot smacked assholes, just down. God. No excuses, just
Bennett's piling out the fugitive tunnel.
Because I fucking ate cream puffs. That's why, I guess.
You are a cream puff.
I am. I do. God. I look like a fucking cream puff right now. So,
dude,
I guess it's fitting.
Have you ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Wear it.
Have you ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes, I love that show.
Okay,
listen. I watched like the first 5 seasons of it, and then I just took a break. But every once in a while, I'll come back to it and watch an episode or two. I just feel here's you want to hear my one gripe, and then you can tell your story about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It should be on a Netflix or HBO or a show. It just needs a little nudity here and there. I'm always waiting for there to be a little nudity.
I love how you're like here and there. Oh, man.
Just a touch. Just a little touch of nudity here or there. Whatever. I'm always waiting for the sister to just nip slip or something. Damn. You know what I mean? That's all I need. Other than that, it's like
she's got a bird chest.
I don't care.
She's a bird.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. There
has to be a touch. So Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, one of those, if you're listening, get on that for us.
Yeah.
Come on.
That should happen.
It's always funny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia needs just a touch of nudity. Just a touch.
Well, and they need to be able to say fuck. So
yes. Oh my God. Danny DeVito needs to just be able to drop F-bombs all over that.
So he can be like, those fucking whores.
Right.
Which is good.
He's or they need to do like they did on Battlestar Galactica and use fracking or frigging or one of those. So everyone knows it's the F word, but they're not actually saying the F word.
Yeah, that was clever.
It was clever. Just saying. More shows should fucking take heed.
So the McPoyles? How they lick milk out of saucers and grow weird mustaches.
Yeah.
Truly inbred. Inbred. You know how they're all partying at the game or whatever, they're tailgating and Green Man shows up even, and which I need to show up in Green Man somewhere. I think that would be great. But they're piling out of this fucking camper. And Charlie's out there yeah, welcome. This is the world. Yeah, whoa, how many in there you got? And they're all afflicted by the sun and shit. That's What I would say to Afghans when we brought them out into the sun, like
God.
I'd be like, "Oh yeah, welcome. Here you go. That's the sun. That's what it is. Hello, yes.
Hello, welcome."
I was that asshole. I was like the super jovial guy, super jovial, and
You
then
are
you
that
know,
guy.
and then the Terp would be like, "He kills the most people. That's why he's super jovial."
And that's why he's so happy.
He's so happy. Because more of you to kill. He does not yawn when you yawn. Psychopath.
Psycho.
That's why he wears the white cammies.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yep. So that's my Always Sunny in Philadelphia tie-in. Where I would bring them out
It is
into
a
the
great
sun.
show.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Which it is. It's a phenomenal show. You guys are doing it right. Just saying, that shit's funny as hell.
It's like one of those things I always say when you hear people start like bitching about their childhood or not with their child rearing, like being a parent.
Yeah.
I always look at them and go, "Welcome."
Well, welcome.
Because I'm quite versed in this whole parenting thing.
Right. It does suck. It does suck at
So
times.
it does. There are points when like Michael Penny has called me and I've been like, "Dude, they just won't shut the fuck up," or whatever, and I'll go, "Welcome, Michael Penny. Welcome."
Yeah.
That's why they look like you for the first 2 years of their lives.
Right. They make them cute so you don't want to eat them.
And make them look like the father. It's true. That's why every baby looks like their dad. For the most part. Like I saw a picture of your daughter.
She's
Looks
cute
like
as
you.
fuck.
Scary. It's fucking scary though.
She's super
how she
cute.
looks.
I
just
dig
hope
that.
she,
I just
I just
love
hope
the
she
shit
grows
out of
up
my
to
kids.
look like your wife and not you.
Right?
That's what I tell my kids too.
I agree.
Better grow up to look like their mom. She's way better looking than me.
Yeah, you do not want to be like me, hot, sweaty, disgusting mess. Filth.
And a Fraggle beard.
Thank God I didn't have this beard overseas trying to stay cool.
You look like a fucking. Your beard looks like one of those. Remember that show Fraggle Rock? Did you ever see that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll get
It's
down
like
on a Friday.
The hair, some of the hair on some of those things.
Yeah.
That's your fucking beard.
And that right
Fraggle
there is
Rock.
why I J.O. in the mirror. So.
That's what I call my youngest. We used to call her a doozer.
Doozer.
Doozer from Fraggle Rock because she would just walk around and just do shit.
Yeah.
Called her a doozer. And that's how you stay cool on patrol, folks.
Right, there you go. Actually, it's funny because I'm looking across. You know, a lot of people ask me, how'd you get this beard? And it's because I met Chuck Norris and he bestowed it upon me. But I'm looking across
Bless
my
you.
office.
Bless your face.
And there's a picture of Chuck and I side by side. And you can see that I am a disgusting, filthy, sweaty, flight-suited mess standing next to Chuck Norris in this picture. I mean, it's got like, you can clearly see that the sleeves and the collar are dry. And
That's another scavenger hunt for our
weird.
listeners. Just saying.
Yeah, there you go.
Because that picture has been used as episode art.
Maybe we should.
Not as a featured image, as episode art. And that's the only clue I'm giving you. So we'll
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah. It was hotter than balls when we met Chuck. It was warm.
His face all stretched out now over his bones.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Him or Al Pacino. I mean, it's all just... It's whatever.
Frightening. It's kind of frightening.
It's whatever. We had the films.
Yes.
So,
Holy hell.
went off the rails a little bit there.
Yeah, sorry. Because I almost did too. I almost pulled in. I was going to start talking about Scent of a Woman. But
That's how I stay warm
Let's
on
not.
patrol.
It's such a good fucking movie, though.
That's how... Ha! That's how I stay warm on patrol.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
I used to hoo up people all the time like that. Like if the army hooed, I would
Like a
Al
bad
Pacino
man.
hoo them.
Bang.
Hoo-ah!
I'm no fucking good, Charlie. I'm no fucking good.
Al
Anyway.
Pacino. Michael Corleone, United States Marine, suck it. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, and what are we talking about the other day? De Niro played a really good Marine in a movie too.
Yeah, Taxi.
Taxi Driver.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? That guy was a Marine too. Just saying.
Travis Bickle. I love that fucking movie, dude. I love that movie. Harvey Keitel is a Marine who plays the pimp.
He is a Marine, like an actual Marine, Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
The Fixer, Mr. Wolf.
The Wolf.
The Wolf.
Now you're bringing in Paul.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and all other kinds of movies.
Oh, God.
So anyway, how do you think taxi drivers in New York City keep cool on patrol?
They murder pimps.
It's got to smell like hot garbage.
I mean,
like
blood, I know for a fact, it has a cooling proxy to it, just in its evaporative sense.
So how many countries have you patrolled in?
Legally speaking, no, 2. I mean, on combat patrols, Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah. Which one smell worse? These are questions that we really talk about.
Iraq, by far.
By far. Now, why? Is it because you were urban there? Less wide open spaces? Because you were more in an urban environment in Iraq. Substantially more urban than where you were in Afghanistan.
Well, that's why I just don't really like hanging out in cities anymore. I mean, frankly, I never really liked cities to begin with. But Ramadi sealed the deal. Hey, not going to live in a city.
But do you think that's why? Because everything is, and it's not like Ramadi. Ramadi, see, that's one of those things that's weird. Like, people don't understand. When you guys were in Ramadi, now, before you guys were there was like 500,000 people lived in Ramadi.
Oh, well,
and while you guys were there, even if you just cut it in half, let's say you cut it in half, still 250,000 people in Ramadi, right? Yeah. So when they don't have like real good facilities, that shit's gonna smell
bad,
really bad. So I can imagine. Now, was it worse when you let me see. And like stuff for you guys, was that like available? Like, did you get to take a shower like once a week, or what was the protocol?
On the first deployment, no, not so much. On the second deployment, yeah.
Okay, so how bad did it smell when you got out of the shower? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference,
right? Like,
I remember in Bosnia, the first time I ever took a shower and got out and like walked out of the bathhouse thing, I was like, oh God, what is that?
Right.
It's like you lose a little bit of it because you got some Irish Spring, little something to that smells better than donkey ass,
right?
Or your own ass at that point, right?
Yeah, and that goes hand in hand with, I think, staying cool. Also, is the smells and a lot of the stuff in Ramadi was due to people and people filth. And then in Afghanistan, it was livestock. There was not that much piss and shit in the streets in Afghanistan. Not nearly as much in comparison to Ramadi. It smelled... Afghanistan in a lot of ways was very beautiful. And I actually
it smelled more like a barnyard, probably, right?
It was more like a barnyard in some areas, but right. So like anybody who lived in the country or enjoyed the country or enjoyed going to a farm like I did, I didn't really mind Afghanistan as far as it smells. Kandahar just reeks like shit because there's a disgusting sewer system that's there. But I mean, other than that, like up in Kajaki, it wasn't bad at all. There weren't any bad smells. Oh, no, I take that back. The burn pit on base. The burn pit on base was really
that goes without that really goes without saying.
Yeah, but it was in Kajaki, it was uniquely bad. I'll put it to you like that. It was not the way that it was where we had to go. It wasn't ideal. It was far enough away, but it was also one of those things where it stunk to high heaven all the way across the base. You know, it was better to be out on patrol. I mean, one of the greatest places ever to go was out at the shrine, only because it didn't stink out there all the time. It was like, yeah, you're just kind of chilling, man. You had your ruck. Like, I slept better out there. I had armed guards that were awake all night instead of just kind of like in a base. You know, when you're on a PB or in a fob or something like that, you know, we were in a house, so we didn't have any real airflow. Some of us wanted to go and sleep outside, which they wouldn't let us do. So there wasn't any airflow in the hooches, whereas if we slept out at the shrine, we were good. You just throw down, you know, you just bivouac on the ground and you're open air. Yeah. Ramadi, though, it just always... See, on base, though, it didn't stink. Did it? I mean, like, on base, it didn't really smell all that bad, aside from the portashitter.
Well, you would get like this. I remember we used to get these, like, whiffs of, like burning tires and, fucking just weird shit. Like, shit that you don't smell in, like, America, you know? So I just remember it all kind of smelling just weird. Like, I don't know, man. Fucking weird.
I kind of wish, well, in some ways it was good because it reminded me of home when we were overseas, but now in some ways it's kind of weird because campfire. The one time, so we had campfire, you know, like sit around log, whatever, or like just burning wood when we were in Ramadi, but that was not the crackling of a fire and all of this other stuff the same way that you would experience out in the woods. And then in Afghanistan, it very much so was. Like, we had kindling and wood and built a fire in order to heat up water to make coffee, to, you know, open flame. We would get coals going, and then we would cook. I mean, we would somehow get meat, whether we had pans or whatever, but it was just open fire. And the smell of that in Afghanistan reminded me of a campfire, and it was good, and it was very positive. But every once in a while, it reminds me of PB Gumbadi, and I fucking hated PB Gumbadi. so, you know, there's that, like, trade-off that comes along with it, but whatever. And then I'm truly grateful that I'm not in PB Gumbadi. I'm like, nope, not going back there, man. So,
right.
That's funny. We could do a whole episode on smells.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah.
Bah. All right, folks. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Cigars and Sea Stories. You guys are great. Keep following us on social media at Cigars and Sea. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, we've got our LinkedIn profiles that are out there. You can check us out. Check out the team page. Check out the start page. That's basically the home page that we've got up there. We're going to include more episodes on there. Just kind of like, just kind of add stuff on there. Whatever. You like my sound effect? That was pretty good. So we're going to add more stuff on there. Thank you so much for the reviews. We really do sincerely appreciate those 5-star reviews. Keep them coming. Keep hitting us up on all of the different social media that's out there. We really enjoy engaging in the conversation. We really enjoy being a part of this. There are things that are in the works that are coming to where we will be able to spend more time talking with you people and less time doing all of the grunt work.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God. There's a lot of work that happens behind the scenes. Not only in putting together the show, but also just all of these other different
all
things.
The stuff with the things.
And if you haven't already checked out 5paragraph.com, go ahead, check it out. 5-Paragraph Business Plan is up and rolling. The guidebook's going to be out soon. You've got the 15 tutorial episodes, templates, all sorts of stuff. Get started right now on your own business. If you're a corporate business leader, what have you, and you'd like to implement the 5-Paragraph Business Plan in order to get the job done, by all means, check it out. Hit us up, schedule a call, 5paragraph.com. Thank you to our sponsor, Spartan Media. You guys rock. Veteranslist.us. Get a featured membership, half off. by entering discount code Cigars and Sea. And a huge thank you to Heroes Media Group, who just continues to impress us with your support. You guys are freaking awesome. So anyway, thanks so much. Really do appreciate all of the listenership out there. Bennett, let me hear your war cry.
The 52nd tallest mountain in the world is in Afghanistan.
That was a good factoid. I bet I climbed it. No, I didn't.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing from now on. I'm not saying I got nothing. I'm going to give them a good factoid.
Wow.
The 52nd highest peak in the world is in Afghanistan. Look it up for yourselves. Have fun.
Aren't you glad you listened all the way to the end of the episode?
That's it. You don't get the factoid unless you listen to the end.
Boom. And on that note, we cue the music.
To every breeze, from dawn to setting sun.